Welcome to another segment of the live interviews. Most beautiful girl in Russia, Miss Summer 2022. Here we have the most beautiful lady in our midst. So before we jump right into the questions, you just start by telling me your name, your country, and what city you represent.
Okay, that's it. Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good about you.
I'm great.
Okay, yeah. My name is Bethsaida Rameau, and I'm from Haiti, and I represent Moscow.
Awesome. It's good to have you inside.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so the first question that I'll be asking you is, what's your definition of success?
What's my definition of success? I think success, like for me, success, and when you realize something that really was very important to you, I can say that it's like maybe for someone else it can be a small thing, it's a very small step, but for you, depending on where you're from and what you want exactly to reach a thing like this, the small step that you can make is a success for you. So I will say that success is something that is very important to you that you've done, have done.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for that question. So, the next thing that I would ask you is, what has been your biggest failure, and how are you able to come back from it?
Actually, I'm working on it, to be
Okay.
honest with you.
Okay.
And what is it? It's when I really when I realize what life is, how much it's to live, not only live wake up in the morning or eat, take bath or nothing like this. No, not only this. I'm talking about the mental. How you wake up. How do you feel when you wake up in the morning? How people treat you? How you feel when you are working or you are studying? Because most of us are still studying here in a different country.
Yeah.
Um, far away from our country or parents, something like this. So what is it? It's like when I realized, as I said, what life is, how it took me to live back as a person for myself. And I'm still working on it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so the next question is, if you could have dinner with any famous person, who would it be and why?
The first person I would have dinner with him, I would just Celine John.
Oh, okay. And why?
I love her songs, but mostly I have many memories. I'm this kind of person who I love music, so I always mix music with person or moments.
Okay.
And I have a lot of memories from Celine, me with my brother, with my pop, daddy, singing in the house, like this, like selling music. So I would say Celine.
Celine Dion.
Yes.
She's an amazing musician and she's an amazing singer and songwriter as well. So yeah, I would get that you would want to have dinner with her.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next question is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay. Where I see myself in the next 5 years. I actually want to be a very powerful woman.
Okay.
I want to have my own business.
Okay.
And I will start with it. I wish I will start with it this year.
Okay.
Like this, the rest of the months from this year. So in the next 5 years, I should have my company or maybe my friends. Yeah.
Awesome. It's an awesome dream, and I hope that you get to be all that you envision yourself to be.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So the next question is, if you could tell your younger self anything, what would you tell her? What advice would you give your younger self?
Be more stronger.
Okay.
To to the Bethsaida race here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like as I told you before, it took me a long time to realize how to live, like really how to deal with life.
Mm-hmm.
So if my younger Bethsaida was more independent,
Mm-hmm.
more strong,
Mm-hmm.
or like get out of the standards, it will help this Bethsaida now. So I will tell her like please be more stronger, be more independent.
Yeah. Well, can you say that if your younger self could look at you right now, they will be proud of
Yes, of
what you are
course.
right now. That's
Yes,
awesome.
of course.
That's awesome. Okay, so next on my list is what's one thing you're grateful for?
My family.
Okay.
Jesus, my family. I know that yeah, we had some issues or some problems like in any family, but they are always there for me,
Okay.
always. And yes, not every family is the same. Sometimes we have like we can show each other oh, we love each other the same way in another family, but I know I can count on them for everything. I can count on them, so I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah, and like I always say from the previous interviews and all of that, I always say that family is really important.
Yes.
They're the greatest support system. So not everybody can have that. So for you to have that is something you should treasure and keep close to you.
Exactly. I know some people that cannot count on their father or mother because it's monoparental family or something like this. Well, thank you, Jesus. I have two my parents with me, and they are very, very helpful.
Okay, so the final question for you this evening, being among the ladies, what have you learned so far? Being among the ladies.
Okay.
You know, you came to the house 2 days ago. So being among the ladies, staying with them, what have you learned from them? Have you learned anything?
Yeah, I learned a lot because they help me, for example, to interact with people, with ladies more. Because sometimes we think like ladies can stay in the same home, on the same house together without fighting or things like this. Yes, it's a competition, but I've seen like some of us are helping others, sharing things like, I think if you're wearing this is better for you. But it's still a competition, but we're still like helping each other.
Yeah.
So it's I've learned, yes, I've learned a lot of things here and I'm so grateful for that too. And after leaving this house, I can say that my life's changed.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for being a part of this live interview. Thank you so much for having me as well.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just finished interviewing the beautiful Bethsaida, and we hope to see you in 2 days because the event is in 2 days. We're excited. We can't wait for what you have to offer, what you have to give us, what you have to put on show for us. So, thank you so much for being on this live interview. We wish you the very best, and we hope that this is just a stepping stone in your career and you grow from there.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
All right.